Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. I have seen so many people saying that the demonstration was not successful. Those are their perceptions. But to many people, I think the demonstration was successful, despite the fact that there are people who succumb to gunshots, which is not something that we Kenyans are happy about. But nonetheless, the demonstration was successful because the message was sent home. And why am I saying this? It's simple. The whole thing was about repealing this Finance Act. And what followed was what you saw yesterday or heard yesterday, that Martha Koome's team, or rather the Court of Appeal, had decided not to decline the order that was issued by the High Court on the Finance Bill or the Finance Act, because right now it's not a bill, it is an act. So, Finance Act. The reason why I have brought this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, is because of certain information that we've stumbled upon about what the government is planning to do in the event that this Finance Act gets shut down by the courts. So, there's someone who shared an article, and that article he actually labeled it tax burden. And in this article, the funny thing is that from the way he has expressed it, it's as if the government is going to revenge if at all this Finance Act is shut down by the courts. So in this article, he says tax burden, and then you can see there is something there. Just check this picture. There is someone who is holding, oh sorry, let me show you again. Yes, check this picture. You can see these are two people. Probably they are carrying that luggage, and the luggage is titled tax. So he shared this, he sent us that picture and captioned this, tax burden. That's how he started his statement. More pain for Kenyans as government seeks to tax. The first item here is that smartphones per piece instead of per kilogram. Oh, I think it means that the government will resort to taxing smartphones per piece as opposed to how they normally tax by, I think when they like per kilogram. So like that means if your luggage is about 50 kilograms, you pay based on that weight. But this time around, it is going to be per smartphone. What does that mean? It's very simple. That means phones, the prices of phones zitapanda. So if your phone maybe before tax goes for 20,000, and because we know that now they are saying that they're talking about 20% VAT on all commodities, then that phone will go for 24,000. So in a nutshell, you'll be paying, for this case of a phone that goes for 20,000, you will be paying 4,000 extra on that phone. Yes, that is just one. So the second here is that they will introduce car tax on all vehicles using public roads. Car tax, a new tax to be paid annually. So you'll be paying car tax every year. I don't know, but I thought maybe there is an inspection. When you go for inspection, there is always a taxation which you pay. Inspection, tax, inspection, like those kind of levies which you normally have to pay. I don't know that this will be added on to that, because if this is the case, then that means they are now owning a car will be very expensive. because car tax will be based on the value of that car. So again, I don't know what is going to happen, because values depreciate. So if values depreciate, are they going to do it on a reducing balance, so that maybe if this year your value was at 1 million, and next year the value of your car is maybe 800,000. So I don't know whether they're going to do that car taxation based on that. We are yet to ascertain how they're going to approach this, but the government seems to be revenging on this issue. So on to the three. We will discuss these things, ladies and gentlemen, one by one. But on to the third one. The government is proposing to add VAT to 20%. VAT to 20%. VAT to 20%, meaning right now mafuta imewekwa 16%. If Supreme Court, or if the court of the special court that was formed to talk about this Finance Act decides that they want to shoot it down, because according to Justice Tande, she said that there was all indications that this Finance Act itaangushwa. So because all those indications are there that the Finance Act itaangushwa, that means the government is already planning a revenge mission on what the courts will do. If you shoot that bill down, we add VAT to 20%. So adding VAT to 20%, meaning commodities the price of commodities itaongezeka tena. If maybe a commodity was, when you tax 16%, the commodities maybe 100 shillings, probably after this new move, this commodity might even be 105 shillings or 110 shillings. So that will have a huge impact on a common mwananchi, because that means the price of all the basic commodities, including unga, zitapanda, because the government has decided now we are charging 20%. And the government will do it, because I remember when that issue of housing tax, wakati walikuwa na push for the 3%, and then there was push for it to be repealed, that clause to be removed completely. The government decided to reduce the taxation to 1.5, the whole issue to 1.5, and then government also said, now you're not going to be refunded. This is going to be a tax. So looking at that example, and what the courts are going to do, the government is saying they will introduce some taxes which will not be comfortable with the people. The first item I talked about, smartphone tax to be introduced. The second item is car tax to be introduced. The third item is VAT to be increased from 16 to 20%. This is going to have a huge impact in the pricing of commodities. But these people do not care. They are not bothered about that. None of them is bothered about what this will do, because, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, the government is not doing things correctly. Yes, we can as well say that maybe the demonstration did not succeed venye ilikuwa imepangiwa, but if at all, the message they are trying to tell people is that hawakufaulu. But then why are they campaigning? If you look at this Kenya Kwanza regime, first they were in Kericho, I think they are on Wednesday. So they are going about campaigning, and all this, if at all the maandamano did not have any impact on them, but then why are they campaigning? One, why do they feel pressured? Two, why are they on the defensive? To me, if you ask me, I will tell you that these maandamanos served the intention that it was meant for. Perhaps that explains why William Ruto is going around, from one county to another county, campaign, trying to convince the people that you cannot, the price of commodities cannot reduce by simply demonstrating. But then what can help this whole issue? It is simple. It is him and the team of UDA who are supposed to go to the parliament and do the needful, instead of them taking advantage of the minority of Azimio and pushing for policies which are not popular with the people. So you're pushing for policies which are not popular with the people, and then say that maandamano cannot solve the problem. Then what can solve the problem? Because they will not answer that question, that is why this message has been shared about the tax burden on people. That is beginning, if at all the Supreme Court, or if at all the courts decide to shoot down the Finance Act, because that would mean going back to the drawing board and discussing this Finance Act. So that's why the government has decided to now come up with a counter attack, that if you make that effort of shooting down that bill or that act, then we will introduce other measures here to collect the same money. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly tell us below the comment section there, what do you think this move by the government to want to increase VAT for items? So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that every time we upload any video, you will always become the first person to get notified. Ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.